Andrew, obviously a little different than the way Wednesday's game went. What was the difference between the two contests against the Firebirds?
I think they were a little more opportunistic. We had a great start. And they got a couple goals that on one of the power play, then early in the second period, and I think they just took over the game from there, which is unfortunate because, like I said, that was one of our better starts we've had in a while.
And that's what it seemed like from upstairs too, watching. Just couldn't get anything through. It seemed like they really clamped down. As much tighter than Wednesday's game as well. Was it hard to find kind of some of that soft ice you guys may have had the other day?
Yeah, yes and no. I think we had more good looks than we thought in the first period. I think we had a breakaway. We had a couple from the slot, a couple goal-mouth plays that were laying around the crease. So the opportunities were there early. They kind of dried up as they took over the game. But I think we could have made good on a few of them earlier that might have changed the game.
You guys still start this first week of this homestand 2-1. It's a great start against teams that you need to get points in. You took care of business Monday, Wednesday, and you got a couple more coming up next week. A couple days of rest off, but how do you guys continue this momentum here in this final kind of stretch of 19 games you got going on?
Yeah, I think there's really no margin for error. We need to win a lot of games down the stretch here. It's a good opportunity on this homestand to hopefully go 5-1 on it, and try and put ourselves back in that race.
Do you guys feel an underdog kind of mentality as you head into this kind of last quarter of the season?
For sure. I think when you're playing teams in the standings that are above you, you definitely an underdog. But that when we play well, I think we've proven that we can play with good teams. You saw it on shorthanded on Wednesday night. So whether that's there or not, I think we know we can beat good teams, and we just have to play 60 minutes. We can't play 20 or 40 or even 55. It has to be all three periods.
Matt, a tough one here tonight. What can you guys kind of take from this and learn from? Something you punched in the mouth, but what's going to be the process going forward?
Really liked our start. I thought our first period was very strong. Unfortunately, they score on their power play. It felt like really from that point, there's an early turnover in the second period, and the wind left our sails in the second. We couldn't find a way to get our game back on track. A team like Coachella, we let them behind us 5 times in the period, and that's way too many. And we're running the risk at every single one of those. We can play way more detailed than that, be way more disciplined in our game plan. And the third period, you end up chasing the game by a mile, and just try to find something to build on. And all in all, a very disappointing second period.
2 very different games from Wednesday to tonight. What was the main difference you saw from the 2 games?
Our second period today, we didn't show up, and it was pretty much from the first shift on, and we couldn't find a way to rebound. And it's been a long time since we've gotten beat like this, and it's a tough one to swallow.
4 days in between games, 2 off days. How important is it going to be to kind of get everyone to reset and be ready for the next one?
We're going to reset, and then we're going to have some very hard practices because we're going to compete, and we're going to get ready to make sure that doesn't happen again.